Good afternoon, everyone. We're ready to get started. Welcome to this week's edition of Vendasta's product webinar. My name is Amy. I work on all things marketing within Marketplace. And today I have with me, as usual, Janessa, our demand manager.
Hi, everyone.
As usual, we're talking about what we know best, and that is Marketplace. Now, not only does Marketplace provide you with products that can give you new revenue streams, but it's a curated collection of products that we've brought to you at the best prices. They're top of breed products, and they're really a way for your agency to use these tools and be a full service agency, be a full stack, and be able to offer the same things as some of the biggest players out there. Now, Marketplace exists right in Partner Center. I hope you have all seen it. We have a new look with these cards with the filters. If you like it or don't like it, we'd love to hear your feedback. Some of the questions we get sometimes is, do I need to sign an extra contract or an addendum to get access to Marketplace products? And absolutely not. Marketplace is what we call instantly on. So you'll see the products you can go through within the products tab. And within the managed store is where you can build out your store, which is all about what today's session is and what Janessa will really be going through with you. Now, what is the store? So it's your all access, always open, on demand portal that gives businesses the ability to find and solve their unique problems anytime, anywhere. So the store lives right within Business Center, your portal for either clients, existing clients, and even prospects. Now, the store can really be completely customized to showcase your individual products, packages, and you can even include your traditional products that you sell and bundled solutions. This is exactly what Janessa and I will be walking you through today. Like I mentioned, the store tab exists in Business Center. Recently, we've split out the store from the products tab. So you'll see here my products and then store. The reason we did this is because we want your users, so your SMBs who are logging into Business Center, to be able to focus on what they need to do within each tab. So within my products, the business owner can come in and manage their business. So say you currently sell them reputation management. In my products, they can log into that portal and really manage their business through that product. The store is where they can discover new products, packages, and offerings that you're providing. So let's show you exactly how to build out your store. I'm going to pass it off to Janessa.
Thank you very much, Amy. So as Amy said, the store and everything that we just kind of went through there is all found in Partner Center. If this doesn't look familiar to you, you're wondering, okay, what is Partner Center? Definitely reach out to your partner success managers and they'll get you what you need so that you can access this. So first things first, when you want to start your store, you're really going to want to find what products you want to put into your store. All of this can be found under this Marketplace tab, and we can go to the products. We do have a lot of great products already found in the store that you can search by specific categories you're looking for. Maybe you're just looking for something for content experience or website. Definitely, take a look through. As I mentioned, there's a lot of really great pre-selected, curated, different products in here that we've kind of put our name and our power behind. So these are all available to you. There's again no additional charge. You would just come in here and enable them. As soon as they're enabled, so we can see these ones kind of have those check marks on, those mean they're ready for you to add to your store. Enabling, there's no cost to enable. So even if there's something you're interested in or curious about, say that, taking a look at this 5-star, but you're just not too sure about it, you can always enable it. There's no harm in that at all. And if you do want any additional information about any of the different products that you might see in here, definitely reach out to your partner success managers. They can take you through them a little bit more in depth, as well as our support site has all of our past webinars where we went into these in really good in-depth walkthroughs. Something else that I really like about this products tab is not only can you find, those Vendasta products, those really great third-party products, you can come and add in your own products. So with anything with your store, this is also where you can really make it your own. So if you haven't done this already, it's a fairly easy process. I'm just going to quickly add one for, let's say, a search engine marketing or a SEM service. Let's get you found. I'm sure all of our excellent marketing experts on the line or in your companies are going to have a lot better taglines and descriptions than what I would put here. But just to show you how simple this is, you probably already have a lot of this information on your side that you can just take it from your other marketing materials and put it right in here. There's a couple fields you do have to fill in. So if you want this to sign in, so when your clients come and they go to that product, it takes them into somewhere else where they can sign in. Say you have a CRM build, say you have some other product, you can just enter that URL in there or just put it as account specific. We don't have to worry about putting a URL in. Set the wholesale price. This is again really for you to know. So as you're building the store, you can see what that wholesale price, but this isn't going to show up for any of your clients. And then just set it as what kind of service model. Is it do it yourself, do it with me, or do it for me?
Janessa, don't forget to add the recommended sell price.
Absolutely. So how would you sell this? Let's just put it up as $1,500. Then as you're going through, you really know kind of what those margins are, what you want to do with it. And this is then you just start adding in your different content. So let's add in, we've got a header image. We can add that in, an icon. All of this will show up in the store. It's really going to be what sets your store apart from everyone else is these images, is the icons, are the screenshots of the product you're putting in there. So, again, how are you setting your store apart and giving you a little bit of a hint of what's coming next? We're going to see more of that card view that we just saw in the product store with those banners. That's going to carry over into both this managed store and into your client's business center. So it is really important to have that really great marketing materials in there. Again, you can add in screenshots if you have additional files. Maybe there's examples of some reports, or maybe there's
a case study, maybe?
A case study, exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Amy. A case study, you can add those in there. Some of the key selling points you can add in here.
And we have some partners come to us asking, what should I really put here? If you take a look at any of our existing products in Marketplace, they all follow the same structure. So if you don't know what maybe a key selling point is, you can go ahead and look at any of the other products. And if you don't know what kind of frequently asked questions to put in, your PSM can help you, we can help you. But for the most part, they're already in the products tab for other products. So steal all the information you can.
Yeah, and again, really play up when you're taking your SEM package to market, what questions do you keep coming up again? Maybe you have a question you keep coming up, is this available in the next state over? Put that stuff in there. So then not only is it really relevant and available for your sales reps to see, but also for your clients and prospects. So once we have everything in there, we would just go ahead and create it. Once you create your own products, you'll always find them under this mine, where at any time you can go back in and edit all of that information, or maybe you decided to change something and you just wanted to play around to test it, you can always delete that product as well.
And I want to point out that's a very new functionality we've added. We've had a ton of requests for it. So now these products that are yours, that are sort of custom products, so to speak, are ones that you can easily delete and edit. In the past, that wasn't the case, but we've taken your feedback and we've definitely made that improvement.
Absolutely. So thank you for that, and keep giving us all that great feedback. So once you've had your product created, once you've taken a look, you know what products you want to start putting in your store, that is when you can start building your store. If you do have markets, you'll build your store per market. Again, this really just helps you so that you can have that separate branding for each of your markets, as well as, they might have some different prices. Your Anaheim market might be selling a lot higher than a Seattle market. So, that's where you can really play around with the store and make it custom for you, for your markets, for your clients. So once you've got those products ready to go, it's as simple as adding them to the store. You can do this in 2 ways. Let's just find that product we just found, or just created, not just found. You can add them as a one-off. So we just want to add it like that. Maybe we can name it something else, but for this example, we'll just keep it the same here. You can add the selling price in now, as well as add additional amounts. Sorry about that. So for this one, maybe, we've got a $500 setup fee, and then it's $1,500 a month. We can set that right in there. And we can either save this as a draft or save it and publish it. If you save it as a draft, it's available in your store, and you can always go and take a look at it. So let's take a look at what we just did here. We can preview it right from here. So this is going to show you how it comes up. So again, we see that logo, we see that banner, we see the pricing right in there. You're going to add in a lot more information than I added, hopefully. So you're going to have a lot of great descriptions, some screenshots, those FAQs under it, but really just giving you an idea of how that would look for one of your custom products. And even, let's show you what one of our ones, let's go preview this appointment scheduling one, which is one of those marketplace products that are the third-party vendor products. We can see there's the name, there's the banner, again, great descriptions, all the way down into the screenshots, the files, and the FAQs. So for this one, they didn't actually put a sales price in, which is why you'll see the difference between the contact sales and on this one, why we actually have the prices there. So again, really just giving you that full power to add them in and to control it how you want to control it. Whether you always want them to reach out to you, maybe you have different prices depending on what industry, so you really just leave it so you can have that discussion with them, or you have the set prices in there. Another great thing that we can do other than just adding the products to the store is you can start building packages. So we can come in here, we can say, okay, let's see, we've got our SEM, and you know what, that should really be bundled in with SEO. And, maybe probably with the listing service too. All 3 of them, a really great in-depth SEO, SEM, listing correction that gives a client everything they need. And this is where more you can play around with the different names or the taglines. I know in the previous example, we just put the name of the SEM service, but this could be the complete getting you found package. Again, I'm sure your marketing people have a lot better names and wording that you'll be able to use, but really just giving you the idea of how you can use that. We could again have it. Let's do $1,500 for a one-time setup fee and $2,000 monthly. You can, if you want a different icon than what is for all 3. So let's say we want a package icon, we can add that in, as well as a banner. So, the products, your own products, as well as our products, have their own icons and have their own banners. But this is where you can really make your packages, again, stand out by having an icon specific to that package, as well as a banner specific to that package. So again, we can just save that as a draft. So then when we come in here, there it is down there. We can just preview it and see how that looks for our clients. You can see it's the whole package, it's the pricing, and then they can click into the different products to find out more about them. But from one place, they can see everything that is included in that package. And when you're ready to sell, so when you've added it to your store, you've played around with it, you've played around with the different packages, when you want it to start showing up in your store, that's when you can publish it. So everything we did up until this point, there's no harm in doing because that's not going to be showing up for your clients until you actually come in and publish this. As soon as you publish it, it'll then start showing up in the green. So, there is a lot of stuff you can do, a lot of stuff you can play around with, a lot of different ways, if you want to figure out different packages but want to build them and then have different members of your team looking to really, concisely decide what you want to take to market, you can do that all in here without your clients ever having to see what you've been doing.
It's a great way for a lot of our partners to manage all of their products and services. You can think of this as a single source of truth. So even if you don't want it to externally appear to prospects or current clients, it's a great way to have everything you sell in one area. And as an aside, if you have any questions or you need help or you want some recommendations on best practices around building packages, so what's the recommended length of a tagline, or what are some basic FAQs to include? We have all that information, so reach out to us and we can definitely help you sort of create packages if you need the help.
Yeah. And then why don't we take you in to show you exactly what your clients now see now that we do have those products activated. So let's find an account. Hopefully this one is in the right market. We can go and impersonate in as them. So this is you going in through Partner Center, but your clients will, of course, log in through the Business Center. As Amy mentioned, they'll be able to see their products, which is everything they currently have active. So everything you've already sold them, as well as they can see their store. So this is everything that is still available to them. This is everything that you have gone in and published. So we can see right there, hey, there's that really great package that we just built, where they can click in, see more information, say, okay, I'm really interested in this. I'm going to reach out to my sales rep. They can reach out right from there, as well as just by having them click in. So as soon as I clicked into here, Brad Brown, my sales rep, is getting a hot lead that I had interest in this package or in a particular product.
So it's a great way to have really relevant and timely conversations with your prospects and existing customers about what they may be interested in moving forward. Or even if you don't want to follow up with them immediately, it gives you some ammunition and a lot of background info for, hey, they clicked into these, three packages and all of them have a listings component to them.
Yep.
Or they clicked into every single different kind of package. Maybe my prospect or my client is really not sure what they want next. Yep. So it helps you sort of curate your talk track.
Yeah, and really just gives you, again, more insight, like Amy said, into what your clients or prospects are looking for. So something, I guess, just for everyone on the line, a little bit of a sneak peek coming hopefully next week. All of this is going to change to the card view, which is what you can see. Let me just do a little jumping around here. Sorry. What you would see here. So how we see these nice banners with the price and the name, and we can go in for a little bit more information. That is what's going to be coming to your client's Business Center and to your My Store. So really just, updoing it a little bit, making some improvements to the look of it, as well as you'll be able to have a link and make this a public store. So, once you've created your store, if you want it to then show up on your website or, somewhere else, you have that ability. So really just making it easy for you to just control everything from one place, but then have it going out to where you need it to be.
And like Janessa said, that's coming very soon. The way we like to describe it best is it's the same great content. Nothing is changing in terms of content, but we've redesigned it to hopefully increase engagement and increase the amount of conversions that you get because of a page that's better laid out with more information, with better information. Not more, the same, just better laid out.
Absolutely. Perfect. So then, kind of the last step, once we've got our store, we've built our packages, we've put some of those products into packages, I really just wanted to point out to you the campaigns and how easily those fall into the different products and the different packages. I don't know if everyone on the line is aware, but we do have all of these recommended campaigns. Every marketplace product that you see in there, all of those third-party products do already have these pre-built campaigns. So, maybe there's a product that you're interested in, you add it to your store but don't publish, and you're just not sure how it would go over in your market. Come in here, use some of these campaigns, send it out to a couple of your trusted clients or, maybe some past clients to see if there's interest. And then once you do get that interest, you can go ahead and publish it to your store, but really use these as what works in my market, what can I use, what's different, as well as, use them however you like.
Yeah, use these as tools to really see who's interested. Use these campaigns as a way to sort of fish for leads, as we like to say. All of the content that you can go through here is editable. You can change whatever you like. We just like to think that we're somewhat of marketing experts here, and we put this content together for you, knowing that it's not always easy to write email campaigns. It's not always easy to learn all about a product. So we want to sort of help you get to market quicker.
Yeah, absolutely. I know for myself, I personally don't like writing email campaigns, which is why we have Amy. But it's great because then I can go in, I can take just the campaigns and I can send it out. Or my favorite part, because I like packaging everything together. Why go to market with one product when I can go to market with 3 products? So what's really great is you can take those different emails and create your own campaign with them. So, maybe I'm going to market with, I want to use appointment scheduling. I can take a look at the different ones. I can add that in, and I want to add it. I'm selling websites. I know appointment scheduling goes really great with the form builder. I can add that in. And while I'm at it, I know, and I love personally, that all 3 of those 2 work good with live chat. I love all 3 of them as a website addition. So I'm just going to add all 3 of them together. And I've got my new campaign targeting all 3 products. I can call it my website add-ons campaign. I can at any time preview these or edit them. So, if you are making these like a package, really good, you're going to want to come in and edit. Because if you see, this takes you to the product landing page. So if we preview, I'll just give you a little, each of these emails will take you to this individual product landing page. This is exactly what happens for your clients. But you can change that. Let's see how. Oh.
Just 1 second.
And if I can do this right. Nope.
Eric got it, Janessa. There we go. I spent too much time making these campaigns.
So instead of just having it go to the package, you can have, the product, you can have it going to the package. So say in my agency, that's what market I was building in, I made one specific to these 3, or what's the one the complete getting you found package. Just because that is the one we made, we'll just show it in this example. We can add that package name in, we can add that in there. So when we preview, we can see, okay, that's where it's going. This is now taking you to that package with all the different services in it. So again, taking, the emails from all 3 of those different products, putting it together, adding that package landing page, and really just pushing people to that product. Mm-hmm. Or to that package, sorry.
And as a default, all of these campaigns, the landing pages are the individual product landing pages. So you can change anything you want at any time, of course. You can have it so there's no landing page it goes to, if that's how you like to market. We've already gone over this so many times in the past, but don't forget that you can change things like the cadence. So you want it to go out, 3 days in a row, you can do that. You want to delay it a couple of days. You want it to not go out on weekends. There's a ton of really great campaign features that we have. Oh, there you go. And you can select your time zone. And of course, account buffering here. This is really important. So we find that sometimes and this is more often than not, campaigns are really successful. We like to think we've curated really great content and we know what works within different markets. And you get too many hot leads sometimes. I know that's not a problem, but you want to make sure you can follow up with them in a timely manner. So Janessa, what's the recommended amount of leads per salesperson?
So it will be the default here. We recommend 10 per day, which is about 50 per week. In our experience, anytime you kind of get over that, your sales reps are going to start getting overwhelmed, start falling behind. I know a lot of people on the line might think, oh, no, my sales reps, they're rock stars. They can do more than 50. But I really just think, remember that they are doing other stuff. They've probably got other deals going on, other presentations going on. So unless you're completely clearing their schedules for that week, which is very, very hard to do with any sales guys I know, really just keep it at that cadence of 50 per week, just so they can follow up as all those hot leads come in. Perfect. So
That's all we had for you. We'll take questions very shortly. So if you have any, just put them in the chat box. But there's 3 things I really want to go over. If the only 3 things you remember from this webinar are these, we'd be so happy. First off, enabling products allows you to add them to your store as single products or packages. So enabling is really important because that's what gets a product in the store, and that's how you can make edits. Enabling doesn't cost you anything. You only pay when you sell a product. So if enabling allows you to put it in the store and neither of those things cost you, why wouldn't you do it? And finally, once you enable products and build out your store, like Janessa just showed us, send campaigns. We have this term we like to use in the marketplace team. Go fishing for leads. See when they bite. See when they open the email, they click through, how many times they click through, when you get those hot leads, and then worry about the cost of each product, because you don't pay anything until you actually activate a product or sell a product. And of course, campaign functionality is included within your subscription. So in the past, our snapshot campaigns, which are still incredibly powerful and popular, they typically cost, was it $2 a snapshot report, Janessa? These campaigns don't cost you anything. They're part of that subscription. So why wouldn't you just send them? While you send these campaigns, after you've built your store, after you've enabled products, you can take the time to meet with your PSM and learn the ins and outs of each product if you want. But do it simultaneously as the campaign's going out. A misconception some of our partners have is that they have to be experts. They have to absolutely know 100% of a certain product before they can start marketing it. That's not the case. That's why Vendasta is here. That's why we truly are your partner in helping you understand what each product is about. And you can definitely, send out campaigns and do that at the same time. And if you happen to get a bite, to get a lead, give us a call and we'll ramp you up really quick to make sure you know everything you have to know about that product.
Yeah,
right, Janessa?
exactly.
So now we'll give you just a few moments. We'll go on a quick hold so you can type in any questions you have, and we'll answer them in about a minute or so. All right, so we have some questions coming in. Thank you for them. We'll try to answer as many as we can. One question here, it says, all of your product icons have a certain look and feel. Can you produce a number of generic icons we can use when we're adding custom products? Absolutely. Reach out to your partner success manager. We have a brand new, what we call sales marketing team, and they're currently creating assets for all of our partners to use.
So a quick question about the digital agency services and what services are listed there. There are a number of different digital agency services already in the marketplace, as well as there are a lot more outside of the marketplace. So if you do want a complex list of everything, all the different services our digital agency does, definitely recommend reaching out to your partner success manager, and they can get you that whole complex list. So one quick question, if you deactivate a product, can you reactivate it again in the store? So if you do unpublish that product, you can definitely go again and republish it. If you archive it, again, that you won't be able to reactivate it from that archive state. But if there is something you have in your store and you're not too sure about it, instead of archiving it, just unpublish it. It would only be available for you to see, and then you can always republish it again in the future.
A question here about reporting. So how is reporting pulled together from all of the different stores? Each of our products have reporting. If you add a custom product, then that would, your own product, then that would depend on that. The store would be the same for all of your clients in that market. So reporting is not based on store, it's based on product.
Yeah, so all the reporting is going to be based on which products you have active and which products your clients have active. And a lot of that reporting is going to be either in Business Center for them to see or in that individual product's dashboard.
We're just still going through. If you have any more, please type them in now. We have a question about organizing products in the store. If you have suggestions on how you would like it organized, please let us know. We're still looking for to make improvements to Marketplace and to the product. So if there's a certain way you like your products to look and feel or be organized, please let us know specifics. We can definitely pass it off to the product teams who we work with very closely.
Absolutely. And if it's just, you're unsure about how you want yours organized or, what content to put in, what content to leave out, definitely, again, reach out to your partner success manager and they can help you out with that. So that looks like we've hit most of the questions for today. If you do have any questions, maybe withstanding or some we didn't get to, reach out to your partner success managers. They are ready and willing and able to help you set up your store, get everything going, and answer any outstanding questions. Oh, we just went through that. Again, we had Amy from our Marketplace team on with us today, and I am Janessa. Thank you all for attending, and we'll talk to you again next week.
Thanks, everyone.